Head Coach Karl Taylor joins us. Karl, I'm wondering how you feel about tonight's game. It's a tough game. When you get a lead, you get shots going in, and trying to stay with it, trying to keep the pedal to the metal here tonight.
Yeah, you know what? I thought for 30 minutes we played flawless hockey, did a lot of things really well. And then they started trying to claw their way back in it like any team would. Their power play got a couple on us. And it was nice of the ref to come over and tell me that first one shouldn't have counted. He made a mistake, but it's a little late on that one. But I appreciate his honesty when I asked him. But anyways, regardless, it's 30 minutes, probably some of our best hockey all year, slashing, playing fast. I thought they had nothing and we were right on top of them. And then got away a little bit, but it's one of those ragged games at the end. So
we talked about the lessons being learned by a team. We talked about the lesson of bouncing of keeping the pressure going on in Winnipeg on Sunday afternoon, and they scored 3 in the third. Obviously, more lessons here tonight about keeping I said pedal to the metal, but keeping it going for 60 minutes as opposed to 30.
Yeah, so the end of the second, whatever, it got a little loose, and then third period coming out, we just we weren't willing to play the right way, and we got a little bit chasing for goals and points, and kind of sewered goose tonight. So I wasn't happy with that. We addressed it with the group, and hopefully that's a lesson we learn. And you got to play the right way for as long as you can. I get it; it's hard. You're up 6 goals, and it's hard to do that. But you know what good teams do? They hit the gas pedal and they floor it.
You mentioned Troy Grosnick. He was magnificent tonight for your team. Just terrific.
Yeah, when we need him, made some really good saves early on in the first period. Their power play, I think, generated probably 10 or 12 shots in the first period on those 2 power plays. So as a group, we need him. He did great. He helped us get through that and allowed the guys to get down the ice and put some goals into the basket.
So we've talked about this before, ends justifying the means. I'm curious how you feel tonight. And as the season wears on, you'll certainly take the 2 points, but things to work on, certainly.
Yeah, like I said, the first 30 minutes, we were outstanding. And then there's some things that happen that we'll have to address as a group. And like any game, there's always good and bad. And the first 30, I thought it was almost all good. And the last 30, there's lots we can clean up. So we'll focus on that and we'll regroup and we'll get ready for Chicago on Saturday.
And is that a trap game? I mean, Chicago, listen, they've got a great power play. It's number 1 at the moment in the American Hockey League, but they're down in the standings, obviously. And it's the day before the holiday. Can that be a trap game for you guys, for any team?
Well, I don't think so. We've addressed that. And, we don't want to be the team that takes holidays early.
Yeah.
Sometimes teams do that. So we want to be the team that takes advantage of a team if a team is going to do that. So, you can only talk about it so much, Aaron. Right. I would not call that a trap game. We expect to go in there and have a very difficult game against a team that's on a 3-game win streak and fighting to climb up the standings and give themselves a chance. There's no way they're going into that game thinking, let's hit the holidays. They want to continue that win streak and feel good going in the break. It's our job to make sure we make it very difficult on them.
Very good. Coach, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Admirals head coach Karl Taylor, the Admirals